every life we touch. Thank you all for your presence and your steadfast support. To begin with, we would like to begin this beautiful gathering and a pleasant evening by welcoming our dignitaries on the stage. I now request Dr. Chinnababu to accompany Dr. A.V. Ranganath Garu, IPS Commissioner of HYDRA, a recently well officer whose career exemplifies courage, integrity, and a relentless commitment to public safety and the protection of our city assets. When I said the crucial mission of disaster preparedness and the firm reclamation of government land and public properties from illegal encroachments, which many of us would have been victims. His uncompromising, tough cop approach has earned him a reputation as a relentless force for civic good and accountability in the Hyderabad urban region. His presence today is a testament to the fact that public service, whether in law enforcement or humanitarian healthcare, shares the same core value, protecting and serving the community. Hemant Garu. I now request Mr. Kiran Vakalanka Garu to accompany our next distinguished guest, Dr. Shailendra Kumar Joshi Garu, IAS. I have been given in quotes that he is retired, but trust me, these retired government officers start reliving once again after their retirement. They don't rest. Retirement is only on names. No, sir, you are not. You are trying to just fool us that you are retired. You are not, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, new innings. His presence today as a guest of honor for the 12th anniversary of the Grace Cancer Foundation is a great source of inspiration, reflecting his commitment to societal welfare and humanitarian cause. Thank you, Dr. Shailendra Garu, for accepting our invite. I now request Reverend J. Samuel Kiran Garu. Okay. First, Dr. Chinnababu. Right. He has already given me his attendance. I am here. So I now request Dr. Chinnababu Garu to accompany our next pleasant dignitary, Mr. Gareth Wynn Owen, who is soon going to join us in 5 minutes. Mr. B.S. Rajesh Garu to kindly accompany our distinguished, the most important, solid Iron Man of GCF. Again, his qualification calls him to be as IPS retired, but trust me, he is never retiring. We have Shri Sujata Rao Garu, the iron pillar of GCF. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the distinct pleasure of welcoming an exceptional individual who is not only a dedicated public servant but also a foundation pillar of GCF. Can we all Babu? But his works are all bigger than many Babus. So standing before you, presenting Dr. Chinnababu Sunkavalli. If I'm going to start his degrees, trust me, I'll take easy 7 to 10 minutes. Few degrees just go out of my head, I can't even understand them. And he hasn't spared any universities from which he hasn't received his degrees. To make it very short and simple for us, I introduce him as a senior consultant, surgical and robotic oncologist, clinical director, surgical oncology, Yashoda Hospitals, High-Tech City. And the most important is he is the founder and global CEO of Grace Cancer Foundation. This man is just a demigod in human form. Trust me, he is.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chinnababu Sunkavalli definitely deserves many more claps and many more wishes from each one of you. I request every one of you, if you accept that this Dr. Chinnababu Sunkavalli, he is a person who did bring in many visions which he had incorporated very successfully to transform many lives. So this person definitely deserves a small act from all of you united with me. We never asked or we never said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to welcome a distinguished representative of the United Kingdom, a key figure dedicated to strengthening the partnership between United Kingdom and our two Telugu-speaking states, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Owen is a strong advocate for global collaboration and development. I just use
स्टेज में लला इकडे भाई
December 2013, the Grace Cancer Foundation was inaugurated. Sir Ranganath sir, it was inaugurated by, already I have told you in my WhatsApp message, he then DGP Shri B. Prasad Rao and a former DGP Swanajit Sen, together with their wives, beloved wives. As one of the founder trustees, of course the other founder trustees are no other than CEO and founder Dr. Chinnababu and his beloved wife Ramila Rani. She always hesitates to come on to the dais. She is, of course, she works very, very hard. It fills my heart with immense pride to see how far we have come. 12 years ago, the vision was simple. It is written as simple, but it is quite ambitious. Unluckily, his father-in-law and his mother-in-law are not here. What are they going to do?
Today's chief guest A.V. Ranganath Garu and our guest of honor S.K. Joshi Garu and Gareth, thank you for your presence here, and it means a lot in terms of the support that you give for this cause, and but not the least, each one of you, not just the people on the stage but off the stage, you've been part of this story, so I'm so grateful that you've taken your time off today to be here in this journey of what GCF is doing. So once again, I request you to give a round of applause to yourself for being part of this amazing journey. So I've been asked by our chairman Sujata Rao Garu to be brief because many times I speak from the heart and I keep dragging. So kindly bear with me, and I also have few people who would give me a notice to stop in about 10 minutes or so. So kindly bear with me. I would certainly assure you that I would not take more than that time. But it's important for us to look at and reflect into the journey so far. 12 years is an amazing time, and this has been an amazing journey, I would say, not because of the numbers, not because of Guinness World Records, or not because of achievements that we have done so far, but I would say it's because of stories that we have created in this journey. The stories of touching lives, and each one has an amazing story, even as we went to the communities which are underserved to screen, to raise awareness for cancer, and to bring hope to these families. I think that is phenomenal. That's something which I consider close to my heart. So if you look at these, the slides are pretty busy, but I would like to quickly run through them. GRACE stands for Global Research and Cancer Education. And even as you see here, the vision is very profound, simple, yet complicated, I would say, because to alleviate cancer burden in the communities is not an easy task. So if you look at this slide, I think it is self-explanatory. Why we do this? If you look at the cause or the purpose of Grace Cancer Foundation existence for the last 12 years and the way ahead, there are 4 modifiable risk factors which lead to 4 non-communicable diseases which accounts for 80% of the mortality. Like tobacco consumption, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, and harmful use of alcohol. They lead to cancer, diabetes, heart attacks, and respiratory conditions, accounting for 80%. If you look at this, all these risk factors are modifiable. If you modify them, you are avoiding 80% of the mortality. So this is the story of Mahesh, who was the reason for Grace Cancer Foundation's birth. So I said I will be sharing the stories. So Mahesh was a young tobacco addict for about 15 plus years when he presented to me way back in 2010-11 with advanced oral cancer. We did a major surgery, and within 6 months he succumbed to the disease. The family of 3 children didn't have money to take back the body home. That was a trigger that this Mahesh had an opportunity of intervention at multiple times from the age of 10 till 28 to give up this habit of tobacco consumption or to get screened for early detection of this cancer. So that's where Grace Cancer Foundation birthed global research and cancer education. The mission is very simple. It's based on the 4 pillars: education, early detection, treatment, and research. So we work through these 4 pillars to achieve our vision of reducing the cancer burden in the communities. You've already seen the list of the founders being there, including our Sujata Rao Garu, Dr. Hemant, Kiran Avancha, and of course, Dr. Pramila. Our advisory board consists of eminent people, right from Dr. Nori to Garpati Prasad Garu to Shri Ajay Mishra ji to Rajiv Lal, who is very closely associated with us for the last 5 plus years. And of course, we do have Shri Muhammad Alam Khan supporting us with his family. And I don't want to miss this opportunity to recognize the support of Shri Samuel Kiran Garu for his amazing support right from day one. Please give him a round of applause, even as we have him here for the first time in our event here, right here. And we are so grateful for his support.
Sing him beyond a one call. Gentlemen, presenting before you our 12th annual newsletter. It's really interesting as it is appearing outside, even more interesting inside. Wow, that goes. Partner of the Year 2025 for GCF. Thank you, ma'am. It has been a great gift to the stage. Thank you, Owen, for being the compassionate service partner for GCF. And we have now Ryan Group, who have been now call upon our next sponsor, supporter, Amgen Award for the year 2025. Our next supporter being sponsor Microsoft, champion of global engagement. I now invite Novartis, who had been our healthcare impact champion. Thank you, Novartis Group. I now call upon Mass Mutual, who had been a pioneer in social responsibility. So Mass Mutual being pioneer in social responsibility. Our next supporter being Real Page, who had been our pathfinder in social impact. Thank you, Real Page. School championing Award for the year 2025 from GCF. Thank you, Santa Maria. I now call upon Chirek School, who had been, yes, Chinna's family also has a lot of reputation for Chirek because perfect. Prisha definitely has her roots grounded from Chirek. Prisha, we would like you to share this. Thank you, sir. I request, I know I'm being just like this Wi-Fi. I don't know how she works, how the Wi-Fi modem works in the house. That's how Corona works. I now call upon our silent strategist, one amongst us, who seems to be very silent. She can be the other. Miss Monica Cheruku. Planning to participation, it is entirely on her shoulders. We rely on. Thank you, Ms. Monica. I now call upon the most, and you can take your nap. She just delivers it to perfection. And the most essential, Nirmala Sitaraman. Getting anything.
That's a fantastic description for you all. The work you do in this area, the work you do to promote more early detection of cancer. I'm humbled to be amongst you all. So thank you very much, all of you, for what you do to support Grace Cancer Foundation. It is fantastic. And I'm really, really grateful for the hard work and the dedication and the support each and every one of you provide to Grace Cancer Foundation. Thank you very much.
Shri Joshi Garu, former Chief Secretary, Govt of Telangana. Shri Gareth, Owen, British Deputy High Commissioner. The man of the day, Dr Chinnababu. Dr Sujata Rao Garu, former retired IPS officer. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be with you on this August day and to be part of this 12th anniversary of Grace Cancer Foundation. Yes, indeed, GCF is such a mission-oriented and purpose-driven non-profit organization that resonates deeply with the cause of public health, awareness, and early detection of cancer through mobile screening buses throughout the nook and corner of our large populated country, like India, at the grassroots level, and its impact at a global level as world's largest cancer awareness run for the last 8 consecutive years of successful global awareness. On this auspicious evening, I would like to congratulate and commend the entire Grace Cancer Foundation team for its unwavering commitment to combating cancer, not only through treatment and R&D, but also through awareness, advocacy, and active community engagement through various stakeholders like dedicated doctors, patrons, and enthusiastic volunteers under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Chinnababu. As ICMR report says, 1 in 9 Indians is at risk of developing cancer in their lifetime. Cancer continues to be a significant burden globally, not just on individuals and families, but on our healthcare systems and society at large. Has been doing, he has just shared me a message mentioning what GCF has been doing And in fact, I know the value of a person. In fact, I lost my mother when I was a very young due to cancer. And so that was the reason why immediately I thought I should attend to this particular program. And let me be also part of this, spreading the awareness about cancer. And as a public servant, I am deeply connected with GCF 4 pillars. They are cancer education and awareness, early detection, treatment and rehabilitation, and cutting-edge research. Because as you notice how, HYDRA is working for a better, sustainable Hyderabad to detect and cleanse all kinds of illegalities to protect the basic urban amenities in Hyderabad. Yes, Shri A.V was mentioning, we also act like a surgeon. When I don't see much difference. I'm basically mechanical engineer by academic qualification. I'm not a doctor, as somebody was mentioning that Dr. Ranganath. I'm a mechanical engineer. But being a police officer, yes, we are also doing the same service what doctors have been doing. Remove the tumors, the cancerous tumors, or something which is causing harm to the society. So now we are into removal of encroachments on a big way. As you all know, HYDRA has been created to an executive order last year, and for the last almost more than 15 months, we have reclaimed more than 60,000 crores worth of properties. And we have a very ambitious target this year. We are actually looking for reclaiming another 1 lakh crores of properties that have been encroached. Yes, I think we are getting support from lots of public. Children are coming onto the roads, thousands of children, you see, youngsters are coming and supporting HYDRA. And the same thing, I keep getting inspiration, I keep drawing inspiration from people like Dr. Chinnababu. So we come to such programs here. So I get recharged, I get further recharged, rejuvenated and go back and, keep working for the bigger cause. As Dr. Chinnababu was mentioning in his speech, if somebody after getting cured with cancer, they come and offer a sweet or whatever, you feel really, that is the thing what you are looking at in life. Similarly, we also, suppose some park which has been under encroachment, or some road that has been blocked for years together, or a stream that has been blocked and has been resulting in floods for last 30-40 years. And the system, there are various intricacies in the system which have actually resulted in non-action or probably inaction for all these years. So such things will we pick up and we act. The people from that locality come and they offer a small sweet or whatever, a bouquet. Then you get really, you feel so happy and you sleep with ease on that night. You feel very comfortable that you have done something that day, good cause for the society. So with the drawing inspiration from people like Dr. Chinnababu, we also get recharged, and I am really, the way he has actually remembered everybody, right from the volunteers down at the ground level, he has given them, whatever recognition. That is very important. So people are working, hundreds of people are working, and cancer is such a thing that awareness is very, very important. We have to. I've worked as SP or a commissioner of police at various districts. At the village level, many of the people, they lack the basic awareness. Lung cancer or whatever, brain cancer. These are actually difficult category of cancers. But many of the cancers which are easily, once they are detected the right moment, that can be cured. And he's doing a wonderful job by sending the, we have seen the video where buses are going wherever there are roads. So that is something which is to be really, it's a very commendable thing. And you need to have a lot of compassion or a lot of, you need to be very passionate about your goal. It's not like, udyogam cheste, udyogam cheste kaadu. So it's not like, once you are doing something, if you do it like a job, it's not that. You have to have that fire, and you need to have that zeal in, you need to have that enthusiasm, you need to have that commitment to work. Then only that will create history, or that will leave us, leave imprints in this. And what more do we want in a lifetime? Like Tiwari Garu, he has written a book, Legacy, Live for Legacy. Yeah, we need to live, we need to lead a life for legacy. We need to create our imprints. We need to write history. So this is what is very much required in a developing society like India. And so I congratulate GCF team once again for doing a wonderful job here, and I wish them all the best. Thank you.